guys, back at it again, and we got a review for 28 Years Later, The Bone Temple, one of my most anticipated movies of the year. Let's go! So yes guys, I got to see 28 Years Later, The Bone Temple, the next movie in the 28 franchise. So when it comes to this movie, going in, so we know Nia DaCosta directed it, which is a change from Danny Boyle, who did the previous movie, and then he also saw Alex Garland writing. Nia DaCosta has done movies like Candyman, Captain Marvel's, I think Helda. I've seen Candyman, which I really like. I've seen Captain Marvel, which I don't think is as bad as people say it is, but it's definitely not necessarily a good movie. So I didn't know what to think, but I thought if they chose her, I feel pretty good about it. And the last movie I enjoyed. I didn't love it. I don't think it's as focused as we'll get into as I think this movie is. And I also there's pockets of that movie that kind of lose me, but I did enjoy the previous movie. But this movie follows Dr. Erin Kellyman, played by Ralph Fiennes. Once again, he is back, and now he's kind of trying to understand the infected and why are they doing what they're doing. He befriends an alpha. And then we also are following Spike's character as he's part of this Jimmy cult, as you saw in the ending of the last movie. And kind of his journey since leaving his dad. So yes, I'm gonna be honest, I thought this movie was effing awesome. From start to finish, I was on the edge of my seat. The third act is my favorite portion of the movie. The third act is one of the better third acts I've seen in a while. It's just so kick-ass. But to back up a little bit, Ralph Fiennes, like I said, he befriends the alpha named Samson. Ralph Fiennes is excellent in this movie. He gives it everything he can. He is into this role. He I think perfects everything you would want from this role. As not surprising since he is a great actor. And I thought he was awesome in this. And then we get to the Jimmy cult, which Spike is a part of, but also led by Jack O'Connell, who is excellent in this movie. Again, knocked to the park. We just had him in Sinners, and now this movie. Love both of their performances. And then just this movie in general. If you're a horror fan, it has some of the best. It is like unrelentless, unforgiving, gut-wrenching, some of the scenes. Like, it's really, I got like a Devil's Rejects vibe in spurts. It's definitely way better directed, way better shot than the Devil's Rejects, but some of the more brutal side of things, that I kind of took that from Devil's Rejects. But yes, this movie does a really good job. So following the doctor, you get these really nice moments between him and the alpha as he's trying to figure out the alpha, and I thought those were really sweet moments. But then you have the moments when you get back to the cult where it's like freaking just the end of the world, like these nasty people, and mostly held by Jack O'Connell, who has no sympathy for anybody, is such an evil character, and then he's leading these group of kids as this Jimmy's coach, trying to brainwash them into thinking he is way bigger than he is. They are a satanic cult. But yes, and then we also have, I thought the score was great in this movie. The soundtrack, there's a particular song played in the third act that is excellently done, perfectly placed, couldn't say enough, very metal. Definitely one of my third act is so well done. I can't say enough about the third act. Nia DaCosta directed the shit out of this movie. She did such a great job. Yeah, and like I thought this movie was so awesome, kick-ass, badass, whatever you want to use. So major shout out to Nia DaCosta, major shout out to the performances, how this movie is shot terrifically. This is an early favorite for movie of the year already. This should be in the end of the year discussion, several months from now. But Yeah, I thought this movie was excellent. I can't wait to see this movie again. It does so many things well, and honestly knows what it is, and like just goes for it. And yeah, what a freaking movie! I definitely are gonna go out and seeing this. Negative wise, I don't really have any negatives if I'm gonna be honest. So I thought this movie was as good as it needed to be, and it really came through in almost every aspect: performance, directing, cinematography. Like there's just and just the Jimmy Colt is honestly one of the more. It was they were very engaging. As messed up as they were, you couldn't wait to see like what the heck they're gonna do next. But you're like on the edge of your seat because you're like what they're doing to these people is just heinous. But yeah, what a damn movie. Like I said, again, I can't really think of any negatives really. This movie's only an hour and 50, so it's not super long either. So, hey, sometimes you're gonna skip the negatives. As far as my grading scale, I think this is must see. I think you need to go out and see this. It's going to be one of the best movies of the year, and hopefully it's a sign for what's to come in a stacked class of movies. But it is such a well done, well directed, well scored, well acted film, but also has the horror side of things. It's very gut wrenching, very unnerving, very unforgiving, like, especially the cult, how evil they are. It's just what a movie. Like I said, I definitely might go out and see this movie, support this movie. Nia DaCosta did her thing. As far as what's to come, we got the movie Mercy coming out with Chris Pratt. So you'll definitely be seeing a review of that. And then we got Sin Help the week after, so that should be fun. So yeah, guys, that's my review for 28 Years Later, The Bone Temple. If you have any questions, please like, comment, and subscribe. It helps me out, but also lets me know, do you agree with me, don't agree with me. I want to know both sides of that. And as always, guys, I'll see you next time.